points in the game.
Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, and what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Southern Miss's offense will have the first possession of the game. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And off to Jones. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. So Georgia Southern's offense will have its first possession of the game. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes because this dude will pick him off.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Dropping back, it's Bryant. The throw to the outside is complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Got it behind the line. It's Chapman. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Keith. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Great place to start for this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 spot, go.
Looking to throw, it's Bryant. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll try the run.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. The Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it's no good. He missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Got a man, it's Davis. Oh, they knock it free! And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Gets rid of it. And his throw is incomplete.
It leads to second down.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. It's Page.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
On fourth down, going to the air. Pulls it in, the first down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
That's caught. It's Pittman. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Braxton. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Going to sling it on second down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Eagles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Looking for a man. It's Braxton. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's caught. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Golden Eagles with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Golden Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Golden Eagles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Pushes ahead. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Let's go. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. Wide open spaces. Turning it on. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Eagles. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Set to kick this one away.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And we don't expect to see another play here. They'll just take a knee and head to the break, all tied up. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Golden Eagles will kick it away to crank up the second half. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds.
Okay, raise it. Down 55 meters.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Caught over the middle, it's Gary. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to pass, it's Bryant. Fires to the right. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. You know, Jesse, they threw that to him in double coverage. And I like that sometimes because you can't let the defense just dictate what you're going to do.
No, they're going to make sure he gets his race, no doubt about it. They're going to force it over to him, hoping that he can make a play and knowing that he can. But as a defense, you got to be careful doubling him because that means somebody else is wide open.
Snagged in the middle, it's Helms. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the mark. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Eagles! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Finds his man. It's Chapman. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
At the 27-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense has it with really good field position. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Ready up.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
42 spot.
Now the play fake. Here's a heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. To the air, it's Bryant. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Chapman. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got his man on the right. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Golden Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st down here for the offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to pass, it's Braxton. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Heath. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Number 9.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Braxton. Pulls it in, it's Keith. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Trying to run, it's Pittman. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Fires to the middle, makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. He's looking to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Number 27 with the grab and the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulane is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in New Orleans for some time. They're up by 20 over East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Bryant. Firing deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnet. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, a lot of space. It's a seam wide open. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. Going for 6. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Spins away from the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Pressure coming. He's got it wrapped up. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
3rd downs are so crucial, and quarterbacks, you want them to be, elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding 3rd down and getting to the quarterback?
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Find some fresh air. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. 1-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high-percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, and walk out with a W.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Hit as he throws. Complete downfield. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on. He's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Bryant. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Helms. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Buys a little time with his feet. Past the 45. There's a live football. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Still running at the 40. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Great place to start for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Golden Eagles look to do some damage in the red zone. To the air, it's Braxton. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. They get the win.